Hi. It's been a while, hasn't it? So, as you may know, the world's going to shit. We all can feel it. We all know it. And I've been struggling a lot. And I know this is a rough start to the video, but I'm saying all of this to say that I stumbled upon my channel again, my channel from when I was a fucking child. Right, I stumbled upon that while I was clearing out my gallery, and I go on the videos, and under the videos, it's insane to me how I made something so impactful to like everyone who watched that people are still commenting on it to this day. Like, how crazy is that? There's still people like from 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. The video was published 6 years ago. I'm talking about subject 87 right now. There's still people like meaningfully interacting with that video. And that's my video. That's the movie I made. That's so insane to me. There's still people making fan art telling me that how they got inspired by my video to like start their own channel, to make their own OCs, to like do their own stuff. And that's never gonna not be insane to me. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a child. I just wanted to like put my OC backstory out there. And subject 87 was actually gonna be one of the many of my OC backstories. I was just doing my least favorite first, which was chastity. But it's really ironic that I'm literally dressed like her now. The thing is, I have moved. I don't use these OCs anymore. I have moved on. I have new OCs. I have a whole new world that I make stuff in. And I have been planning to do YouTube for a while. Again. I've been like wanting to start doing something again. Making videos. Making a mini movie, but that's going to be a project that I'm putting all my heart into, that I've been putting the past 2 years into. And I'm honestly, when it's a project like this big, it honestly makes you scared to start it in the first place. I've been really scared to start. I've been waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity to just get on with it, but it's never going to be right. I'm always going to have something else to do. I'm always going to have school. I'm always going to have friends now, because when I made those videos originally, I was an outcast. I was an outcast with no social life. I was in like 5th grade. I didn't know what I was doing. And now that I have an actual life to tend to, it gets really hard to do stuff that you actually like anymore. And I hate that. Like, what is the world about if not doing the stuff that you like? But we have to go through so much of the day with just doing stuff for other people that we could care less about, and we have to do all this stuff before we actually get to like have our own free time and have the time to ourselves and do what we like. You know, I don't have a script for this, so this is probably going to be really chaotic, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi after so long, because it's insane to me that people are still on this channel. They're still looking at these fucking videos. They're still like thanking me for forever making them. And that will never not be insane to me. It means the world. I've always wanted to make it big. It was, when I was little, it was my dream to have a YouTube channel like this, to make videos, to have an audience that follows me, to have an audience that interacts that deeply with my videos. I remember when subject 87 used to get stolen from, like, the idea got stolen, and like people would start making replica videos. I remember when the Fallen Angel got stolen. I remember when I was getting like chastity fan art all the time. I remember people begging me for part 3 in the comments. It's all so nostalgic to go back on. And you know, the past, I disappeared from YouTube for mainly mental health reasons. The past freaking, how long has it been? 6 years. They've been such a struggle like every day for just my life, constantly thinking about, you know. But when I look back on this channel, it makes me realize that I really did have an impact on people, whether I think it or not. I really did like change someone's life. I did like do something with my life, because, you know, 1 million views, 2 million views, people begging you for videos, people making you fan art, people doing like tributes to your series, people taking inspiration for their own OCs from your videos. That is doing something. I would say I have achieved something as a lifelong creative. I would say that I'm proud of the legacy that I left. And not to say that I'm never going to do YouTube again. I will. I'm going to be coming back to it eventually when I finish making the whole cast of my new world and all of that stuff. I'm going to be coming back probably on a different channel, but I will link it to this one if you want to go over there eventually. But it makes me so happy. It makes me feel like I really did achieve something with my life, because so often I just feel so small in this in this grand world. You can't help but feel small, like your actions don't matter, like they've never mattered. And maybe I'm this shocked because I haven't read my comments in about like 2 years solid at least. I haven't had anyone interact with my channel. I stopped telling people about it. I stopped, I forget about it most days. I do my own writing in my private life now. I moved on to just writing. I don't make gacha that often anymore, but I still use it. I use Gacha Life too. It's really fucking complicated, I'll tell you that. But I use gacha still. But I moved on to just writing more often than anything. And because I've never been an artist, I've never been good at drawing, try as I might, and I felt like writing was my calling. What was I trying to say earlier? Right. It's insane to me that I made videos that could have this much of an impact on anyone, and I don't even feel like a proper content creator. I have this person in my life now that I know, my online adoptive son, and he's constantly making videos on gacha. He's 13 right now. He's constantly making videos and edits with his OCs and like planning mini movies, and he hasn't done a mini movie because his attention span isn't all that well, but the way he just keeps creating, no matter what, his videos get like 10 views. He still keeps creating, and that's like, I admire him so much. I wish I could do that. I wish I could keep doing that. Just like he is. I wish I still had that childish spark inside of me. And being childish isn't bad. Not to say that it is. But when you have childlike wonder and a childlike spark for something, you do it just because you want to do it. You don't do it for the validation of other people. You don't do it for any other reason other than that you just want to pour your heart out and you enjoy doing that. There's no other reason a child would do that. And I really admire that about him. And I wish I could be like that someday, but you know, with how busy everything is, how I'm like struggling to cope with anything anymore, I'm coming to doubt that I ever will be like that again. I think I will make videos. I will make videos like with long pauses in between, because I'm a really unstable person who can't work consistently. I'm constantly like this, you know, up, down. I've always been like that. It's just that back then I had nothing else to keep me sane. I have a few things now. You know, it is not the best, but we're really doing the best with what we have. You know, BPD girly, if you know, you know. But writing is my one true joy, and I will be coming back to it no matter how long it takes. Maybe like no one will be watching the channel by the time I come back, but I will. I still will. I don't care if no one watches it. I need to create. It's in my soul. I was born knowing that I need to create, so I will keep doing that. And I just wanted to pop in, honestly, and say hi and just thank everyone for all the support they've ever given me and for the fact that you're still watching my videos. That's insane. It's been 6 years. I'm running out of time for my storage. It's insane that you're still here. And thank you all for everything, because you did really help me through a super hard time in my life. Still do help me when I read those comments. It's like so flattering, honestly. And I know I've never been like a video or a voice person, because I used to be extremely insecure back then. But I'm doing this because I honestly cannot be bothered with editing right now at all. I don't want to like go on my fucking, I don't even know what editing app I'd use anymore, because I don't want to use KineMaster like I'd always do. I don't want to go on an editing app, write like rows and rows of text, and then like push it out to the masses. It's way easier for me to just sit down and do this. I genuinely decided to just say hi like 30 minutes ago, because I was like thinking about this, and I'm like, I need to say something. I still have an audience, whether I realize it or not. And that's fucking insane. And like, y'all are like so sweet for still being here. You don't know how much it means to me. It means the world. Everyone who's ever supported me, everyone who's ever liked my videos, watched them, anything. It means the world. I really hope all of you are doing well now, wherever you are. I have become a very different person. I wouldn't even recognize myself from when I was making those videos. And I bet you wouldn't recognize yourself from when you were watching them. It's crazy how time passes. But I hope everyone's doing well. And I'll see you soon.